Alright, let's try and make this really quick and short because these videos get quite lengthy in size. I will try not to blab on too long. What are we doing today? We're grabbing an Arma2 model and we're going to dump it into DayZ. Simples. Yep, it actually is simples. Yeah, it can be a long process sometimes, but it is pretty simples. Yeah. I'm going to go on some assumptions here. I'm going to assume that you have Object Builder. You've set Object Builder up and you've got a basic understanding of Object Builder. Yep, cool. All right, great. If you haven't, go do that and then come back. All right, cool. Pause, come back. All right, cool. Yep. All right. Next, I'm going to assume that you've also downloaded all of the Arma files from the BI website. If you haven't, maybe pause again, go do that, and then come back. Yep. All right, you're back. Cool. Hopefully, what you've done with your Arma files is you've thrown them into a hard drive somewhere that you can access them. Yep. What I've done is I've put all the unbinarized stuff into a folder called Arma Models, and all the binarized stuff and all the PAA files and the RVMAT files and all that stuff. It's all sitting in this directory, right? I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to access that through Object Builder. Yep. And yeah, so let's not worry about that. Let's go in, just open up this one. So this is where all of those things that I've downloaded, that has all the images that I'm going to be searching for, right? Yep. I've also got the DZ folder open. I'll probably explain that later if I end up needing to use it, but it's there, right? The reason I've got it open is I can find some of the files that I need in the DZ folder, and therefore I don't need to use as much file size in my mod, right? Yeah, cut it down a little bit. So let's go. Let's find something. Yep. Okay. It's open. Arma models, remember, as I was saying before. Yep. Models. You're all in here. I'm going to go map objects, something small, right? Let's just find something small. Yeah. MISC, barrels. Yeah, let's do a few barrels. Barrels 3. There's barrels 3, right? Let's have a look at it. What does it look like? View, viewers, bulldozer, start, reset. You already know how to do this, don't you? Yeah, but I'm showing you anyway. There it is. It's got nothing on it though. It's a model, but it's not doing much. Alright, cool. So let's get out of that. We don't want to look at that anymore. We don't need to look at that anymore is what I'm saying. Alright, first thing we're looking for, by the way, up here, let's not worry about current mod. Yeah, let's just close that down. Let's just look at current model. Yeah, because what we do here is just going to apply it across the board. Yeah. So barrel 10. Yep, let's right click on that, rename, copy it, copy the name, get rid of the don't do the .tga, just copy the name, copy it. Come into here where I've got all the files, yeah. I'm just going to search for it. Show me barrel 10. Now more than likely it's sitting, there might be something like that sitting in the DZ folder as well. Let's have a quick look. May not. No. Cool. Alright, so there it is in the Arma folder. Let's copy it. Let's go, where do I want this, right? So I'm gonna pop it in my P drive. For this I'm just gonna put it in the Bora Bora folder, right? Bora Bora, assets, MISC, new folder, and I'm gonna call it test barrels. Yeah, just for fun. Everything's test. Alright, and I'm going to paste it in there. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to paste it in there. I'm going to create another folder, in my barrels folder, and I'm going to call it data. And I'm going to open that up, and then I'm going to paste that file into there. Yep. So now over here, I can go, all right, cool. Let's load that file. Yeah. At the moment, it's still saying CA, right? I don't want CA. I'm going to go P. I'm going to go Bora Bora. I'm going to go Assets. I'm going to go MISC, and I'm going to go Test Barrels. Data. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, hang on. What's going on? .tga files. Get rid of that. Go all files, and there it is. Double click on it. Okay. And it's loaded. Look, nice, huh? So there's another one we want to get. Let's do the right click. What did I do again? I did right click, rename in object. Grab that file. The name of the file, I should say. Go back here again. And so you see what I'm doing. A lot of doing it again and again and again. It's just basically going, I need to find all the files that I need for this model to work. I'm going to get them, and I'm going to copy them, and I'm going to paste them into my directory. Yeah. Some of these files may be in the DZ thing, yeah, and if you want to use them, then great, you can. It reduces file size, which is cool. But if you want to retexture it, then you want your own file, right? Yeah, cool. So I've popped it in there. Let's find it. Let's go to P, Bora Bora, Assets, MISC. What are we looking for? Test barrels, data. Change that to all files. There it is. Cool, we've got both of them sitting there. Nice, cool, good. Following me? Sadai. All right. Here's a bunch of RV mats. This is already pointing to the ones that are in my P drive. I've got a CA folder in there. So let's do them first so we don't forget to do them, because I keep forgetting to do them when it does this. So we'll go the palette one first. Let's go do the rename, same as we did with the other one, but let's copy the whole name. Go back here again, paste it in there. There it is. Let's copy that one. Let's pop it into our folder. Let's open it up. Yep. Let's scroll down a little bit. See, it's saying find the folder, find the file here. Yeah, I don't want you to. I want you to go into my folder. So let's copy that. Doing the copy and pasting. This takes forever with some of the bigger files. It's just nuts, right? Copy it, paste it in here. Right click on that, and then go copy as path. And then in here, highlight that section. Paste it, go to the start where it says Bora Bora, and get rid of that P down to where the P is. Yep. And let's scroll down a little bit. Let's look to see if it's wanting to search for anything else. No, it's not. So we can close that now. Save it. Yep. Let's search for it. Where was it again? Bora Bora. Assets. MISC. Test barrels. Data. Palette. There it is. Alright, so see, now let's do the barrel one as well. Copy it. Come in here. Oh, too fast, Matty. Too fast. Freaking the system out. What were we doing again? We're going E. In here, and do a search. Wait for it to search. Cool. Copy it. Paste it in here. Yep. Open it up. So it's a little bit more to get, right? So barrel, no HQ. Let's copy that. Let's search for it. Let's copy that. Let's paste it in here. Let's get copy as path. Let's paste it in here. Get rid of the P. Scroll down. What's the next one we want to find? Pop it in there. Wait for it to search. Wait for it to find it. Once you get it, copy it, and yes, paste it in here. And yes, copy as path again. Highlight that section. Paste it in there. Delete the P to the Bora Bora. And we get down to the bottom. There's nothing else for it to search other than this guy. This is you find this in DZ, right? So if I copy that and I go into my DZ folder and I search for it, it'll take a bit. See, it's in DZ data, right? See, CA data environment, right? So what we need to do is we need to go DZ /data. So every time you're going to need to do this DZ data, and then the name of the file. Yep, we've done that. It's done. Save it. Find it. P. Bora Bora. Assets. MISC. Down. Test. Blah blah. What would you call it again? Barrel. Done. Alright, here, these are RV mats that are just talking about like sound. So we're not going to need to search for them. All we need to do is right click on the one that we're looking for. So see this? CA data penetration blah blah blah. So just go, it's like that other one that we're looking at. DZ /data penetration metal plate. Okay. And it finds it, yeah. So you don't need to copy these ones. You just need to, again, wood disk as well. It's just the sound of wood, right? It's in the DZ folder. So let's go DZ /data. Yep. It's all done. Alright, let's go view, viewers, bulldozer, start, restart. And it's going to open up bulldozer and we can actually see it. So let's go in. Oh look, there it is. There they are, right? They're done. You can retexture them. We're not going to do that now. That's it's a different video, if there is a different video. Anyway. So I've done it. So I need to save this. Yeah? Because if you look here, I've got all my files there, but I haven't got my model in here. Yeah? So I'm going to go save as. Bora Bora, assets, MISC, test barrels. Yep, I'm going to put it in there, yeah. I'm going to call it test underscore barrels. Call it whatever you want. Yep, there it is. See that? Ta-da! Okay, last thing we need here is a config file. Yep. I use pretty much the same one over and 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 over again, and I just change some names and file paths in there, right? So I'll show you. Let's just use one that we've already got. Let's go MapLabs. Yep, there's a config. Let's copy that. Let's go back again, and let's find, put it in here, and we'll paste it in here. There it is, right? Let's open it up. At the moment, it's looking for my phone box. We don't want it to. Let's just copy the name of this. Yep. And we're going to paste it in here. Paste, test barrels. Down here, where it says phone box again, paste it in there again. Cool. They're the two spots. Now, we're going to copy that file path again. Copy file path. And we're going to go down here, and we're going to tell it where is the model that I want to use. I'm going to paste it again. Get rid of that. Whoop. Yep. Save. Oh, that's done. Yeah, unless I've stuffed something up, it's done. It's ready to cook. So, now what we want to do is we want to send it somewhere, right? So where are we sending it? We're sending it to our DayZ folder. Yeah, the Steam DayZ folder. Yep. So we're going to add a folder in there. I'm going to call it at test barrels. Oop. Call it. If I could actually type, that would help. At test barrels. And in at test barrels, we're going to create a new folder called add-ons. And now we're going to go to Makiros. Another assumption, you've used Makiros before. You've actually downloaded it. You've set it up, all that stuff. If you haven't, well, time to pause again and come back. Okay. Oh, cool. Thanks, you're back. Good. Awesome. All right. So what are we doing here? We just want it to. You set everything up. We want to use what model are we using? All right, that's our source folder. So let's go source folder. Let's go P drive. Let's go Bora Bora. Let's go assets. Let's go MISC. Let's scroll down to test barrels. Click it once. Don't go in. Just click it once. And then go select folder. So there we go. Where are we sending it? We're sending it to that at folder we had, right? So let's go click on that. Let's go. I've already got this here. Yep. DayZ. Scroll down. Find the one that we're looking for. At test barrels. Yes. They're there. And then we click crunch. Now this is where we cross our fingers and hope that it works. And we get the hallelujah. Let's give it a shot. Okay, we got the hallelujah. There was no stuff ups. It was as simple as that. It is done. That is done. Right. Let's go. Let's go to DayZ. Yep. And we're going to go to models. We're going to go local mod. Yep. We're going to go DayZ. We're going to scroll down to find what we just created. Click it once. Select folder. Load mod. Now let's open up DayZ and see what we just made. It's as simple as that. Yeah. From there, you can retexture a model. You can delete things from the model. You can add things to the model. You can move things around in the model. A whole bunch of stuff, right? That's not what we're doing today. So let's open that up. Let's just go Livonia. Load Livonia. And once Livonia is loaded, we'll have a look at our model. Let's just go down to the ground a little bit. Control F for find. And what do we call it? We call it test. There it is, test barrels. Oh, look. A little bit low. You could probably mess with the lane contact there, but who cares? And there we are. Jump on top of it. Done. Simple. Don't come back and ask how to do it again. That's it. It's easy as that, dude. Give it a shot, see if it works. If you have any problems, let me know. Yeah, there you go. Have fun.